Hi, I'm Dr. James Maxwell, and I'm an experimental nuclear physicist in the Polarized Target Group here at Jefferson Lab in Newport News, Virginia. A couple of months before I actually started my job at Jefferson Lab, while I was still a postdoc at MIT, I was approached by Professor Lindley Winslow. She was giving laboratory tours to some filmmakers, and they asked if they could see my lab. At the time, I was researching spin-polarized helium-3 gas, and the apparatus I built was pretty cool looking. Here at Jefferson Lab, I have an upgraded version of that polarizer. You can see sort of here behind me. The glass cell contains helium-3 gas, which is glowing with an RF discharge. My MIT setup had copper magnetic coils, glass valves, which are even more photogenic. Anyway, I agreed to show off my toys, thinking I'd be giving a tour to film students or some local Boston movie makers. To my surprise, who actually showed up was the assistant prop master for the new Ghostbusters movie, which was filming in Boston. They were building a university lab set, the Paranormal Studies Laboratory, and what better place than MIT to get inspiration. She showed the photos from her tours to the director, Paul Feig, and he picked out my lab from the bunch. They ended up asking me to build a replica of my polarizer apparatus for the movie. So I got to work producing machining drawings, consulting with our scientific glass blower, borrowing a few choice pieces of derelict equipment from around the lab, and using all this basically helped them rebuild my apparatus on the set. With this finished, they invited me to the set for the beginning of principal photography, where I saw firsthand the incredible work of all the artists and set designers who were actually making the movie happen. I even got to chat with the actors, Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, and Kate McKinnon, to explain what my experiment was and how it worked. It was an incredible experience. After my contribution to the set, they called on me over the next several months to provide further scientific advice for props and for the movie script itself. I looked at the fantastic designs that the props teams had made for the proton packs, for instance, and I told them what each part might be if this was a real science tool that could work. As a kid, I was really inspired by the Ghostbusters movies because the science really is their superpower. You know, back off, man, I'm a scientist. So I was thrilled to be able to inject some real particle physics tools into a science fantasy movie. And in the end, I got to see my name in the movie's credits when I attended the premiere in the Chinese Theater in Hollywood. Thanks very much.